suppose really I've always had a passion for ice hockey, and I used to watch ice hockey as a young boy and when I was growing up, but basically never got the opportunity to play ice hockey because I was growing up in Cork. And then roughly around the time when I was finishing in secondary school, inline hockey seemed to take off on a global level. And I remember just watching it a couple of games on TV, and basically said, well, this seems interesting, and you know, if you don't have ice, well, this is the next best thing, because a lot of people refer to this being ice hockey without the ice. So basically just started playing a few guys on a tennis court, and that was back in 1996, and here we are 10 years later with a national organisation, a national elite league, national teams that have travelled around the world, and you know, some of our clubs have represented us in the European Champions Cup over the last couple of seasons.
Inline Hockey Ireland has about 140 members at the moment, ranging from about 5 or 6 years old up to 50 years old. Some people will be upset.
I've been involved for the past few years with the Dublin City Riot, and as we've won the league the past few years, we've had the opportunity to represent Ireland at the European Championships, which means obviously travelling to countries such as like Germany, France, playing against other top teams, top inline teams, and it gives us a good grounding for what we need to do with the sport in Ireland.
Probably the biggest challenge was just getting people to promote something that has no recognition at the moment. Because hockey has never really existed here, getting people to support it, getting sponsors, getting just that catch-22 of, you know, no one wants to broadcast it if there isn't sponsors, and nobody wants to sponsor it if it isn't broadcast. So getting that nut cracked was the toughest role of all.
Well, the big thing in schools now is the fitness thing, so it's another sport, and it's very physical, and it's also available for girls and boys.
Oh well, actually the league that we're playing now is the National Inline Hockey League, which is a great setup again. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the facility we have in here in DCU, it's fantastic. Everybody that's pulled together to make this happen has done a tremendous job.
I know that they had a committee of a lot of dedicated people who worked for this in 8 months period to set it up, and this is like the first year then, and then next year we hope that we'll get it running like for a longer period of time, and it gets bigger. And
the major centres now are getting organised, and so centres such as Cork and Dublin and Belfast are becoming more and more organised. We have smaller centres running out of Kilkenny and Gorey, and there are a few potentially looking to start in around areas of Limerick and Galway. And of course, if we can develop the sport in these areas and start to run maybe even multiple leagues, so Tier 1 and Tier 2 leagues, you know, elite level and second level and these sorts of things, the competition and the quality of the hockey is going to get better and better.
It's fun where you can like skate roll around on rollerblades, and like you get to go fast, and like it's fun whacking the puck and all.
But yet you can play inline hockey on any sports surface, any small court, any car park. You know, all you need is a pair of blades and a stick and a couple of pucks, and away you go. You know.
People don't know about it. Once people know about it, they really love it. They like to play. It's even the young ones, especially the young ones. Everybody loves to play.
Together, I mean, everybody brings experiences from their past, like, you know, hockey careers, and you know, the mix ends up very good.
Sports like hurling, similar in speed, skill levels, and I think like kids like rollerblading, it's a good activity. When you put the two together, I think it will definitely go on leaps and bounds, hopefully.
The team, the Dublin Riot, that won today is a good example of a team that competes almost yearly for at least the last 3 to 5 years at the European Club Championships, and so, you know, the World Championships are probably only the next step away.
The disadvantage in Ireland is these sports are very limited. There's very limited places for to play them, and I think we live in a different society now in Dublin as well and in Ireland, and we need to now introduce more sports like this. Sports are more action kind of orientated.
I like it. It's good team sport. You know, guys come together quite well. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's hard going, tough skating. When you're out there, you're constantly sprinting until you change, and it's a good laugh as well.
Every sport has certain qualities, but I think this takes a lot of qualities you have in other sports, puts them together in the one package, and I think that's why people like to play it.
Well, it's a great sport because it's very physical, it's fast-paced, it's the fastest game in the world, and I think everyone enjoys playing it because they get
good workout, and it's a lot of fun.
This time next year, if people are going to be seeing this on television, if there's enough promotion to get people in to see the events, the word will spread. Word of mouth is the best promotion. It's the only promotion that works. And the word of mouth from this is going to carry far and wide on both sides of the border and outside of the country as well. Ireland will then be seen as a hockey nation.
It's very easy to get involved, very easy, and there's loads and loads of people there to offer support and advice, and to provide the gear, and and really to encourage them. Yes.
I believe it's about to all start up this year in a great volume. We're going to have a senior Irish national inline and also junior squads. For me personally, I would like to be selected for the inline squad as well and be part of it.
It's our objective that the sport will become as big as possible in the country to rival the established and mainstream sports.
Generally amongst this league, hockey is hockey, and people on the floor get irritated, but I mean it really fair plays at the center of it, and there is great sportsmanship amongst just about every member. So.